create content and you don't know where to start are three main reasons of why people create content.
Why should you leave though? I believe you. You learn a cheat code. I wanna cheat code. You're silly me, oh. You learn a cheat code.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna be chatting today. If you're trying to make content and you're just starting from zero, starting from scratch, like people don't know you, you're not really big on other platforms, you gotta make sure that you're adding value to your content. If you do want to genuinely create content and you don't know where to start, I'm gonna help you with that. There are three main reasons of why people create content. One of them is gonna be to educate. So you can make videos like tutorials, something where you're teaching somebody about something. You can teach somebody something about something you know, or something that everybody might know, but just showcasing like how to do it and the proper way to do it, or just your method on doing things. So that's number one. Second way of how you can make content is by entertaining. So some people make videos where they do pranks. They make entertaining videos where they just doing a little cooking challenge or doing some type of challenge or some type of something that's fun and funny and it's lighthearted. Like vlogs and people just showcasing their life. That's more of an entertainment video. That's why some people who create vlogs and they're like, well, nobody watches my vlogs. Well, baby, is it entertaining? Are you entertaining the people or giving them what they want? So a third way on how people can create content is by inspiring. The people that do the little luxury videos, the people that show like their apartment tours, like their new apartments, showing like, you know, some type of gain that they've gotten or some type of like accomplishment. That's more of like an inspiration. Or even like fashion. Fashion can fall under inspiration by just showcasing like different like styles and stuff. Those are basically the three main ways of how people like create content specifically. Once you're under those three little things and maybe you pick one, you can really lock in with whatever your niche is and be specific on just one of those. Entertaining, educating, or inspiring somebody. It can be one of the three things that you can like pinpoint on so that you know what to grasp onto so that you can continue to make videos just like that. Because you can get stuck in a time where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna make a how-to on how to do this, and then next week I'm gonna just make this entertaining video, and it's just like, but we gotta pick one before the other if people do not know you. The thing, if you're trying to make content and you're just starting from zero, starting from scratch, like people don't know you, you're not really big on other platforms, you gotta make sure that you're adding value to your content. You gotta be teaching somebody something, you gotta be entertaining somebody with something, you gotta be inspiring somebody with something. So those three things are important. And it's good if you lock in on one, but if you can do all three, that's good too. But if you lock in on one and just try to like keep that consistent, you can get you to a good pace to where you are just doing what you need to do without stressing so much. You get what I'm saying? So when I first started out, I locked in and just created like an educational channel to where I was showcasing like how I did certain hairstyles. That is my main thing. I'm like a teacher basically on YouTube. I just teach people how to do certain hairstyles so that if they're looking for braids, locks, or twists, I'm teaching them how I do it or the right way to do something, showing what I use and everything. So I'm doing the how-to videos. How-to videos on YouTube are always going to be something that's searchable, always. The entertainment videos are going to be a little bit more saturated because everybody's trying to entertain or become some type of entertainer in some kind of way, especially with vlogs. So you got to do something that stands out. It's either got to be your title, or it's got to be your thumbnail, or it's got to be something to make you stand out in that entertainment world. Really trying to inspire people, you could just really just do like I'm doing now, just making relatable content or saying things that can help people get to a different level or inspire them to have an idea to do something that they already thought of that maybe they needed a little bit of, you know, just somebody else saying it too. Inspiring somebody in some kind of way, maybe showing them your accomplishments and, you know, how that's going for you and stuff. That's inspiring. That's inspiring somebody to do better or to do more. So let's get into like how I'm motivated to keep making content and how most people are motivated to make content. Now, one thing about content is a lot of people are in it for the money, trying to do the fast life, viral. They're trying to be viral really fast, really quick, really soon, overnight. That may work for some people, and that does motivate some people to like go harder in the game, and that's cool if that's you. For me, what really keeps me like motivated to keep making content is I genuinely like the option to create. I'm already a creative person, so sitting down and putting something together that I made makes me happy at the end of the day. Like, a lot of people are just making content just because they want money, or they trying to do something real quick, or they're just trying to get to the bag, and I get that too. I needed some time. I needed some time and some knowledge under my belt before I could even start getting paid for content. Y'all just got to be patient too. The thing is, a lot of people are making content only because it's trending. If you don't feel like you want to make content out of the genuine likeness of your heart, and understand that sometimes you're not gonna make your first 100 with the first week of being consistent. You might not make your first $100 of week 2 of being consistent. You might not see your first $100 for a minute, but it's like, do you want to do it just because it's something that's everybody's doing, or do you genuinely want to do it because it's something that you enjoy doing? That's the only thing I can say, y'all. If you genuinely enjoy doing content, like, that's the only way you can be motivated to keep going. Or for 2, the money motivates you. And if the money's motivating you, then you should still be consistent and posting every day like you're supposed to, or posting on scheduled program like you're supposed to. Also, really the 2 motivations that people have for making content. They either really want the money, they trying to get the funds fast and overnight, or number 2, they genuinely enjoy creating, or it's both. Enjoying making money off content, but that took me a minute to get to. Some people have overnight success, but not everybody has overnight success. I'm gonna make $1 million off content just like the next person, but that's not gonna happen if I'm not consistent with everything I need to do. If I were to be starting off from 0, this is how I will move on YouTube, this is how I will move on TikTok, and this is how I will move on Instagram. So if I was on TikTok and I started from 0, I will be posting at least 3 times a day. Yes, 3 times a day. Also using keywords in my captions and on the text on the screen. Text on screen is always going to help out, like, with catching somebody's attention, even if it's not what they're seeing visually. You get what I'm saying? That's what I would do if I was starting out from 0 on TikTok. If I was starting out from 0 on YouTube, I will be posting at least 10 times a month. 10 times a month, but I do definitely recommend more. You want to get the algorithm on YouTube used to seeing you so that they push your content out more too. Using keywords on YouTube as well will help push out your videos as well. But I will be posting at least 10 times on YouTube, not gonna lie. That's what I would do. And the next thing I would do for Instagram, now Instagram I feel like it's a little bit different. Like, the reels is really being pushed out, but also pictures too. Like, if you're using certain features on Instagram, I see that they really push out stuff. Like, stories right now has been really building up. Using keywords on your stories, using threads as well. I've been getting a lot of people like follow me from threads onto my Instagram. If I'm using keywords or saying key relatable things or things that I'm just thinking, and like other people are finding me through those like-minded, individuals thinking what I think or feeling what I feel. So threads is definitely a good way to get followers on Instagram if you're not really into like creating reels back to back to back to back. I know definitely posting a reel every day can be helpful, and maybe not on the weekends, but if I was starting off from 0 on Instagram, I definitely would hop on threads and make my content there and mix it and mingle in there. It's with Instagram, so my threads will be helping me. Hey y'all, I just wanted to create this video real quick just so that I can help somebody. I wanted to inspire in this video. I wanted to educate in this video, of course. And I hope you guys were entertained by all the little text on screen and everything popping up. So I hope I showcased all 3 in 1 in this video so that you guys know a perfect example of what I'm trying to say. But yeah, make sure that you guys stay consistent in making that content, and you never know who's going to see your stuff. So just don't stop, and don't become a content hoarder. Put that content out. You got content in the back you ain't posted, so let's make it happen. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all later.